Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea with Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy, community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Anthony. Welcome to Thursday night tea with Anthony. I am your host, Anthony Oakes. Give it up for Thursday night tea. We have an amazing show today. These guests are out of control. Give a round of applause for my guest over here. We got B over here. We got Jessica over here. We got Alexandra. They're all from the roller derby teams here in the DMV. We're going to talk to them about their championship game they have coming up. Also, my co-host, you all know and love her from 3 6 Nation. Give it up for Monica Livingston! The sports guru is here to talk about all things sports. We got a lot of topics, of course. We're going to talk about Obama. We're going to talk about Trump. We're going to talk about Michelle Williams. We have a lot of topics. But first, of course, we have to go pay these bills. So stay tuned. Share the live feed. I appreciate you, and stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We're located at 402 8th Street Northeast, Washington, D.C., right in the heart of the Capitol. Come in. Let me introduce you. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We here at Lock Love are an award-winning natural hair care salon that focuses on natural hair care and lock artistry. We believe in the inherent beauty of natural hair and take a more of an educational, holistic approach to natural hair to preserve hair quality and assure healthy growth. We have an in-salon marketplace stocked to the core, full of essential products to promote healthy hair, which we also use ourselves. All of our stylists are well versed in all things natural hair care. Locks, extensions, flat twist updos, kid styles. We are here to promote your best you. Come to Lock Love so you can be locked in love, and we'll see you beyond the red door. Welcome to Lock. All right, we are back.
Yes.
And we are here with my special co-host. We have some technical things we're going to take care of. Go ahead and put that password in there. Give it up for Bobby.
Bobby,
I don't think you guys can see Bobby.
Password
There
Bobby.
you go, Bobby. Yay.
Password Bobby.
Bobby, when is your show? It's Fridays at what? Friday nights at 8, and what's the name of it? Stoner for the People. Yo, it's a hilarious show. Make sure you tune in at www.listenvisionlive.com. I have an amazing co-host today. I'm twinning. She has an amazing show here called 3 6 Nation. She is all things sports. Give it up for Monica Livingston.
Thank you. I missed you.
I missed you too, Monica.
I love
you
you
know I
so
love your
much.
spirit.
I'm so happy to be here. When you called, I was like, I'm on my way. You were like, that's your Thursday. I was
Okay,
like, oh, okay.
I did have to.
Yeah, Jacob didn't tell you, I've been parked out front since Monday. Okay. Trying to get back in here.
And they ain't breaking your car? What?
Yeah, I ain't had nothing in there.
Oh, okay. Me either. Monica, tell us a little bit. Where are you from originally?
Okay, from the DMV, baby, born and raised.
Yo, native Washingtonian.
Yeah, PG County. Or my mother would want me to say Prince George's County. Stop calling it PG County.
Yep, people don't like
Prince
abbreviations.
George's County, yeah. I went to University of Maryland, Baltimore counties. I didn't go far.
Okay.
Moved back to D.C. after college. I love the area. I would never, ever live anywhere else. Like, I can visit Florida, I can visit Atlanta, but in terms of just residing, it's got to be here.
I agree. It's something about the atmosphere here.
I don't want New York.
Well, see, I'm from North Carolina, so
Right.
I feel like D.C. I've lived in New York before, so I feel like D.C. is the common ground, the middle land between New York and North Carolina. Yeah. It's a little northern, but it's still a little southern.
Right.
So you only get
there
about
are a lot of people from North Carolina, South Carolina here.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents
they migrated here.
Exactly. So we still have that southern flavor with a little DC swag.
Yeah, and you only get about half of the racism.
Right.
So, I'll deal with half.
I don't know about
I'll
half
go with
lately.
half.
It seems like
it's
on the upswing. Lord.
That's crazy. Now, where did you, you being who you are, when did you decide sports?
Okay, so when I started walking, like my dad says I started running before I started walking. He was a PE teacher, a coach. And so my brother and I, we got it naturally. Like, it was just in our blood. So we started playing sports. I was always the only girl outside with my brother's friends.
When y'all were at home, did he say stuff like, go have recess?
Yeah, he all the time. Right? He would be and summers were awesome because my dad was off during the summer. Mm-hmm. So we would always go to camps and stuff, like fun camps that he coached at for free too. But that was super cool. So we always had to hook up. But we played all the time. Kids don't even play outside anymore.
Kids don't even know that there is an outside anymore. They just think that life is about computers and Game Boys and video games.
So I started playing sports there, and then excelled in school. Always was a standout. I was playing outside with my brother's friends, and I was scoring touchdowns. And some of them, they would go home crying because they got beat by a girl. And I told them, get used to it. This is getting ready. This is a new thing that's gonna be happening. So get used to it.
And why can I see you doing that? Okay? I can see you doing that. Yo,
smoking them.
Girl power. Yeah. Who runs the world? Girls.
Yes. You already know. Yes.
My panel is lit over there. Give it up for my panel over there. Panel is lit.
They know what I'm talking about.
They
already know.
Talking about.
Yo.
So then I played in high school, college, and then started coaching, and then played for the DC Divas women's pro.
Give it up for DC
team.
Divas. DC Divas.
So 7 seasons of that. I love sports.
7 seasons. That's amazing because 7 is the number of completion.
What?
What? On an astral plane, they say that 7 is the number of completion. You said you played for 7 seasons, and it was good.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't. Well, you forgot that I turned my ankle upside down, around, and backwards, so I was forced to stop. Oops. So then, there was 5 pins and a plate holding my ankle together. But I guess we'll go with that.
So you're bionic.
Sure, pretty much.
Oh, yes, $1 million woman.
In more than one part. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh.
Bionic.
She's back.
So, I think I have a picture of you holding this trophy. Do I? I think I do. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Give it up for Jacob, our engineer today. Jacob.
Engineer and picture finder.
Yes. I think that's you.
That's me.
What is this?
So this was 2006.
Okay.
The DC Divas won the World Championship, which is the equivalent to the Super Bowl.
Yo!
We just got that trophy, and so
and you were not letting it go.
No, and they gave it to me. I said, "Let me have a picture," and then I just needed a little more time than everybody else needed to have with it, so I held on tight to it.
And
That's
I feel like you were serving face in that picture. Like it was a side profile, like.
I was in another
trophy.
world. Yes, mine. Get off, mine. Right. But we passed it around. It was a fun time though. Long time ago, but it was a good time.
Good deal. So what do you have going on now? You're everywhere.
Man.
Where are you going? All these places.
Back to New York. Let's see. I've done Louisville this last month. Louisville, Atlanta, Ohio, New York 3 times. And then a bunch of stuff around here. So I stay on the go. Positive Coaching Alliance is sending me around. I'm out there talking about positivity in sports and how you can need that. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. and it's I don't know what else, it's the one thing I love doing is talking to people, inspiring, and we talk to the parents and the athletes as well as the coaches. And really what's important to me is for coaches, being an educator, for coaches to know that the yelling and screaming is not how you get peak performance out of your athletes.
No.
And so
that doesn't work in
it's been a blast.
anything.
No, right. It
In
really
life,
doesn't.
period.
It really doesn't. I don't know why we think that it works when there's proof that it absolutely does not work. If you get yelled and screamed at work, you want to quit your job.
Very much so.
So that's what I'm doing, and took some time off from the show. I figured like Wendy Williams and all those people go on sabbatical for the summer, and they run reruns. So I figured, I'm not going to do that, but I'll be back, right before you. Hopefully, right in September 1st is what I'm thinking about.
A little summer break.
So, a little summer break, man. I had to regroup and redo some things.
And
but,
we all have to do that,
Yeah.
Monica. But I'm super proud of you. You're doing big
you.
things. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
that you're out here in these streets.
I keep up with you. Don't try to pretend like you sitting still. Don't get it twisted.
Well,
you stay on the move too.
Idle time is the devil's handiwork.
I know that's right.
We're gonna we have a lot of topics today.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump right into these topics, and we're also gonna get some comments from our panel over there. Panel! Hey, before we get started, what you guys have special names for you along with your team. So 2 teams are being represented here, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at you leaning over there. Oh my God. Yo, too funny.
We're
too
rivals
funny.
right now against over here.
I know, but you know what? I love the camaraderie, though. I love the camaraderie. It's a game, and I love. And look at that. So, Jessica,
put her
what
in the
team are you
middle.
from?
I'm from the DC Roller Girls.
DC Roller Girls. DC Roller Girls.
Yeah.
And B and Alexandra, what team are you from?
We're from Free State Roller Derby in Rockville, Maryland.
Okay.
Free State Roller Derby.
Free State.
So it's not Rock Villains.
So we're on the B team. Which
Okay.
is the Rock Villains.
Okay.
Our A team are the Susies.
The Black Eyed Susies.
Okay, the Black Eyed Susies.
Yeah, the
That's-
Maryland National Flower is the Black Eyed Susan.
Okay.
We're very clever.
I see. I take my hat off to you. But what are your names, though?
So my roller derby name is Jessica Rabbit.
Oh,
Okay.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yes.
You want to explain that a little bit? You can't just drop Jessica Rabbit and then act like it's somebody else's turn to introduce themselves. Like what?
Okay, it's your turn, girl. Go. I done said Jessica Rabbit.
Absolutely not.
So it's
funny.
a reference to Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah.
Right. I understand that.
Okay.
And
And
the
the
rabbit part is that you don't play.
I get the point. I'm a blocker. I like to hit people.
Oh, okay.
That is the rabbit part of it. And actually, I came up with my name. See?
Okay.
I came up with my name before I even started roller derby. I saw the roller girls in Baltimore, and I was like, I'm gonna do that one day.
Right.
And I said, when I do, my name is gonna be Jessica Rabbit, and that's my
Okay.
name.
All
That's
right.
amazing.
I claimed it right
Alexandra,
away. Yeah.
what's yours?
Mine is Nikki Tricky Savvy. It's a little play on Ricky Tikki Tavi. Which,
Yes, the mongoose.
Yes,
the
which
snake
a lot of
killer.
people don't know. I've been on my team for 2 years, and just the other day, one of the co-founders came up to me. She's like, I finally get your name. I was reading a story to my daughter. I'm like, thanks, that makes me feel less like a child. But
Listen, I am 42 years old, and Ricky Tikki Tavi. Oh yeah. Oh, you know Black Don't Crack, child.
Gorgeous.
So that was a childhood story of mine.
Yeah.
And I remember my aunt, shout out to Aunt Pat, who was a storyteller in Winston-Salem. She's like a live griot from Africa. And she would tell us these stories about, Ricky Tikki Tavi, being the mongoose and killing snakes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got the reference instantly, and I was
I'm
like, oh my
glad
God,
you
that's
did, because I'm half Indian. I don't look like it, but I wanted to throw something like super subtle to like throw it over to my Indian heritage.
But you do look Native
you do.
American. I can see it in you.
India, the country.
Oh, you do look
You look that too.
East Indian.
We know there's something in there. That's what
Yeah,
we
I
know.
knew I
a
saw a
swirl.
little melanin in there somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, I
I
see
mean,
that
we know. We
melanin.
can tell.
People can see it.
Yeah.
And actually, most people who aren't white understand that I am ethnic, but white people are like, oh, she's just one of us. And it's like,
Yeah. They
little
be trying to
do you
claim
know.
everything.
Yeah, your hair just has that little texture
Yeah.
to
It
it.
does.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little tin, like, okay, hey sis, hey,
She belongs to
cuzzo,
us.
cuzzo.
I try to put it up so it doesn't look like it, but my baby hairs are just like, hey.
Yeah.
It's okay. Your edges
We know
can
the
be on
struggle,
fleek.
Chad.
Edges
We
on
know the
fleek.
struggle.
What about yours, B?
Mine is Slamazon Beast.
Oh.
Amazon beast.
Okay. No explanation needed. Hey.
So it's funny how my name came. I started playing in Germany, and the first name I had picked was Amazon Beast because everybody called me an Amazonian. So one of the girls, the word on play was like Slamazon, and that's why I had went with it. But I'm a blocker also, so I'm better at a wall than hitting people. They run into me.
Because even though the only video I've seen video of roller derby, but I brought along a video. We're gonna talk about it later on when we interview you, so that people can see, what's going on. Because y'all are not playing on that. Child, I would have to be
We're
fully
really nice on the
padded.
track.
I actually,
We
I
have
would-
nothing but love.
I missed
Child, I've
the
seen that
visible
video.
bruises.
Yeah.
I would not mess with any of y'all.
That's why I played football instead.
Shout out to Sandy Burtseva.
She's one of the original founders of Free State, which is celebrating its 10-year anniversary next year. So, hi, Slaughter!
Hey, Slaughter.
Happy anniversary. Also, Joyce Jennings Johnson says
Joyce!
hello from Charleston, South Carolina.
Mama Joyce.
Shout out to Anna Garza.
Hey,
Yeah. Joyce, Monica.
What she-
Joyce said,
what
you're
she
famous
said?
now, Joyce. You're famous now, Monica.
Because I'm on Thursday night tea.
And Sandy says she loves your positive message about the coaching.
Aw.
That you can't just
Sandy.
claim. We also have Ella Holman. Ella, yay, DCRG.
Hey.
And we also have I think it's Lucia Sparkles.
Yes.
Okay.
And she said, love rabbit.
Oh.
We have Tate Jesse. Give
Tate.
it up for Tate. Yeah, oh yeah, Boozy Balls. Shout out. We got to get you on the show, Boozy Balls.
That's my next derby name.
Yeah, Boozy Balls. Isn't that an amazing name?
That is really cool.
It's adult snowballs. So they have
yeah.
that.
Do
They
we have those
alcohol.
in the studio?
Yeah.
I want one now.
I know.
a
I want one
party.
now.
Right.
The demand is here, Jessica. Come do the show.
Yes.
So we're gonna see how fast time gets away from us. We're just chatting and talking. We're gonna hop right into these topics. I can't see my screen, so I'm gonna cheat with
Okay.
Monica.
What we got next? I got you.
Yeah, the first thing that we have, we're talking about your president, Donald Trump. Yes. You notice I said yours. Because he's just not mine. I don't even know what a president is at this point. It's
Oh, I
all-
remember one.
It's all cloudy. I remember it's like
Yeah.
of yesteryear,
Yeah.
you know? So Donald Trump went to have a chat with his wife, not Melania, Putin, or his husband, we don't. And there it is, they got married. Congratulations!
Yes.
In their complicated relationship.
Yeah, and you know what? He looks like the bottom there to me. I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh
Hair
it's,
all
yeah.
tossed, I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Putin
Putin
is not playing
handled
with Donald
that.
Trump.
Okay.
And he looked wore out.
Lord.
So, he went over there and he basically committed a form of treason.
yeah, embarrassed himself.
He
the
embarrassed.
country.
He
Yeah.
embarrassed himself. I don't think that's a new thing for him. He
Right.
also, he
Yeah.
embarrassed the country by agreeing with Putin
Right.
that he has not or Russia has not meddled in our elections. But after the CIA, FBI, Secret Service, your mama, your Aunt Stephanie, your Aunt Janice,
Right.
they done all told you that Russia has had a hand
Right. In this.
election. And then you go over there and you throw America under the bus when you look like you've been run over by a bus. I just can't with Donald Trump. I just can't. How do you feel on the panel? What do
I
you
think part of the problem now is
in
that
the mics? Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying.
I think part of the problem is that we're used to this string of nonsense from him, so people have actually become not complacent, but just used to it. You open the news feed and think, oh no, what's he done now? It's just because he has set the bar for acceptable behavior so low that anything he does is just you almost are just expecting him to do the worst possible thing.
True.
And that's why what happened recently with him is like, I'm disappointed. I'm not surprised
Right.
though, because
Right.
I've been watching since the elections and I was aware of the direction this was going. Unlike some people who are like, oh my God, who would have known? Oh my God. It's like, have you not read a newspaper since the 80s?
I
Because it
know.
doesn't sound like it.
At our last practice, several people were saying just how tired they are. It just makes you. It's exhausting.
It's
Yeah, it is
exhausting.
exhausting.
It is exhausting.
Mentally, emotionally exhausting.
I know
It
more
is.
than I know more than at least 2 dozen people who are on self-imposed like news diets because they say, and they're correct when they say that it's bad for their mental health to continue seeing basically the world gets sucked into a giant
Microcosm.
I can't finish that sentence. But it's just there's almost no more room in my head for comprehension of the things that he. But I mean, you think about it, it's just like, what's he gone and done now?
Yeah, it's hard to dissect nonsense like
Yeah.
over and over and over again without getting, just feeling sick. The thing I will tell you though is there are still people that are okay, like with what he's doing. I am not defriending anyone. People know this. I think I've told you this before. I won't do it because I need to watch you. I need to watch you. I know, and I have to stop
good
myself
point.
sometime. I have to stop myself sometime from engaging.
Yep.
But I won't just never. I'll get into it with you a little bit. My favorite thing to do is to, after he does something, I go on Facebook and Instagram and I say, okay, I'm gonna wait for your apologies right here. Apologies accepted again. And I wait for, and I'll tag some people that I know voted for him. And they'll, just
Jack.
go silent. But I won't defriend them or block them because I need to know what they are doing and what they are saying. And it is amazing to me that some people still just are okay with the nonsense. It's disheartening.
Yeah, it is quite disheartening. It's so funny because you can see the physical difference in how former presidents have approached Putin
Right.
versus the way Donald Trump did. I have a picture of, look at Obama.
Looking at him.
Yo, is he not a beast or what? Look at how he is commanding.
Right.
You command respect.
Looking down at him too.
Yeah,
Like
that-
and one. He like this. Say something. Say something.
Look, he's saying, hey man, what's going on, man? Hey, yo. You got one more time.
Right.
Hold on, hold my tie.
Right.
You got one more time. Yeah, no, Michelle.
He looked like he hit him just with a headbutt. Just like,
Yo,
what I
at
say?
any point he could do that. That's how you handle someone like that.
But he looks like he doesn't even have to touch him, right?
No.
Right, yeah.
Face. That's like my grandma's face. That face.
Just like that. Let me find out Obama got a black grandma face.
My daughter calls it the crazy eyes.
Look at it, yeah.
Gotta do.
Didn't I tell you to wash your hands before you come sit at my table? Dun, dun, dun.
They like in the back. They like, oh shit.
I ain't got nothing to do with this, okay? I told them.
Right.
That's the
Yo.
look I give people when they owe me money.
Okay, exactly. That is too funny. So we can talk about this all day. Of course,
Yeah.
we're going to keep on moving. Sherry Shepherd. We all know her from The View, and she's
Yes.
a stand-up comedian. So she was in Staples the other day with a good girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
The girlfriend asked to use the bathroom, and they said, ooh, yeah, it's broken. So the girlfriend really had to use the bathroom. So they were like, oh, go over there to that other store. She went over there, and their bathroom was really broken. So she came back and asked another worker, and the worker gave her the code, and the bathroom wasn't broken. So upon checkout, she approached the girl and was like, why did you tell me that the bathroom was broken? I really needed to use the restroom. What's going on? I feel like it was racially motivated because that's her feelings. She can decide how she felt about the situation. And the girl was like, oh no, I don't have time for this, and I'm not taking this, and blah, blah, blah. So, and then she like cursed at them and all of this. So fast forward, Sherry Shepherd made a post about it. Staples reached out, and the end product was the young lady was fired.
Right.
Now, the young lady is suing Wendy Williams and Sherry Shepherd because Sherry Shepherd was on the Wendy Williams show the other day, and they talked about it, and she feels like that's why she got fired when she said that she was actually just doing what the manager told her to do. The
how
manager
you
told
doing?
her to tell them that the restroom was broken. I don't know how the manager could subliminally put that in your head if he's
Right.
not right there.
Right.
I don't know how that works, but I just feel like we have to do better, people.
This happens all the time.
I'm just sick of it. I'm
happens all
exhausted
the
of it.
time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't even, why do I have to think about what color I am all day?
Yeah.
It's exhausting. I don't want to do, there's so many other things I have to think about. I have shows, I have a loving boyfriend. You know, I have
so
things I need to
cute,
think
too.
about. I'm tired of thinking
cute.
about being black.
I know.
No.
It's terrible. But I do this. I have done this multiple times. I'll tell you, the first time something like this ever happened to me, this is going to date how long ago it was. My girlfriend at the time, she was white. And, well, she was kind of like she had something else. Right?
Shout out to Alexandra. Shout out to Alexandra.
There's some, you know.
Hey, I'm
she's
like
a
Drake there.
little swirl in there, right? It's a little swirl.
Just don't do that
right?
dance. Kill me, and you kill me, and you see me, and it's oh my God, grow some balls.
Anyway, I go to Foot Locker and I'm buying some shoes, and this is how long ago it was, so I don't do this now, but I wanted to write a check for the shoes.
Oh my God, was this in 1982?
Madame Mall.
Did they just put the check in the
1987.
drawer? They didn't even run the check,
No,
did
they
they?
didn't run the check. So you know you can write checks to even work out the money later, right? Back in the day. So it was like 87, 88, Madame Mall. We go in. I want to write a check. They say no. They didn't know she was with me. So she goes, we were looking at different shoes. I said, can you go back in there and get those same shoes? She went in, wanted to write a check. They let her write the check. It's my
Shut the front door.
first time going off and realizing racism. I was like, wow, this is like a real thing. Several times I've been in the exact same situation as Sherry with the bathroom. 7-Eleven is good for it. Gas stations are good for it, won't give you the key or the code, and then a white friend or somebody else coming, or somebody I'm not even with, and they get the key. And again, I go off again. And people want to say there's something wrong with me, right? You know what I'm saying? But we have to call people, we have to hold people accountable.
We do.
Because I have to teach you that that's not okay.
It's
You
not
just can't
Permit
do that.
Patty, Barbecue Becky, Poolside Paul, all of these stupid people. It's ignorance. And I feel like ignorance is the new knowledge these days.
Yeah, it is.
You got fouled. You called the police.
Yeah, the
Yes,
guy got
Sterling.
fouled in the basketball game and called the police.
I was like, wow.
on a pickup game
Got
Yeah.
fouled.
at LA Fitness.
Yes.
Was that Baltimore, D.C.? Where
No, that was Sterling, Virginia.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
in Virginia.
It was in the DMV.
The-
At,
the
what was it,
Commonwealth.
LA Fitness or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're tired of it. People do better. Shout out to Sherry Shepard. Also, shout out to Jill C. Murphy. Yeah, hey
Jill's in the house.
Jill is in the house. Sandy Bertiva said 45 doesn't know what a president is. True. I wish I had my bell up here. Dwayne Nelson said, y'all preaching over there.
All right.
And he said, I see your money. J.R. Clary. Oh, the bell.
Oh gosh. We go-
Whoa, look at that.
Sports show.
You see how I caught that interception? Oh, wait a minute.
Okay,
No,
let's not get.
Oh,
that would
no.
be a completion. You just
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's
Oh,
no,
see.
nope.
I'm sorry. Yep.
That's all right. Just stay right there.
Yep,
It's okay.
okay. Yep, I'm going to stay in my
And
lane.
We're back.
So, we're talking about Obama being the president. Don't we just miss Obama?
Yes.
We miss the President Obama. He gave a speech at the Nelson Mandela anniversary, and it was power packed, full of subliminal messages for Trump.
Yes.
How are you doing today, ma'am? Fine. How are you? Good. Welcome to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. So he gave a speech. And he basically, some of the little, he is so savvy. I love this man. He is so charismatic.
Right, yeah.
And a lot, just like we were talking about, he can just look at him and he doesn't have to say anything. He can also say things and he doesn't have to say who it's for because you already know.
Right, yeah.
Here's the list. We're going to just run through some of these things that he said. Let's see. Each day, news cycle is bringing more head-spinning and disturbing headlines. We were talking about that.
Yep.
We're living in strange and uncertain times. Number 4, people just make stuff up.
Lie.
And number 6, politicians are caught in a lie and they just double down and then they lie some more. Basically, what's the next one? President Obama is too funny. Now politicians, just keep on lying. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think number 19 says, I would have thought we had figured out that diversity works.
Yes.
Number 15, Obama urged the world to keep respecting human rights and other values.
Shade.
Shout out to the president for being a human.
Yeah,
You know
how
what
about
I'm
that?
saying?
Right.
Like, at this point, you just have to go to the lowest
Yeah,
level.
and
Like, thank you for
respecting
being
other
a human.
humans. Right, yeah.
Yo.
For being alive.
This is a sports edition show, so congratulations to the Wimbledon women's champion.
Yes,
Her name is Angelique Kerber. We have a picture of her. Shout out to Angelique. She's looking fabulous with her blonde hair.
Right, Angelique. Yes.
Angelique, yo, we congratulate you on winning Wimbledon. I'm just playing. No, that's not Angelique. This is Angelique. Yay! Congratulations, Angelique. She's from Germany, Gesundheit. Next, Destiny's Child member, Michelle Williams. She has made a press release saying that she is being treated for depression. And, you know, at first glance, you're like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, okay. But the thing is, I love the fact that she came out and talked
right
about
away.
it.
Right away.
Because we touch his skin.
Yep.
We love to sweep things under the table and sweep things under the rug and say, oh, pray about it.
Yeah.
You just pray it away. No. Psychiatrists and psychologists are there
works.
for a reason. God made them too.
Exactly.
That God made that, so you have to really think about these
Yeah.
things. You know, you can pray, but also you need help.
Yeah. Pray you find the right therapist.
Exactly.
Okay.
Therapy is
Pray they
so
get your meds
good.
together. Right.
Therapy
That's
is
what-
so good. Speaking from experience,
He said-
what'd you say,
He said,
Kevin?
pray they take your insurance.
Kevin said, pray they take your insurance. Yo, Jesus, please. I just plead the blood of Jesus over Blue Cross, Blue Shield right now. Aetna, come out, Aetna. AARP, I bind you right now. Yo. Yeah, but just go get help.
Yes.
There's so many people out there that are suffering with this and they're suffering alone. Encourage your friends. Go check on your friends. If you haven't heard from them in a long time, call them and see how they're doing. And if they're saying they need help, hey, go hold it. Hey, I'll go to the doctor with
Right.
you.
Give 'em
You
a
know what I'm saying?
ride,
I'll
yeah.
help you look for some. Make it a friendship thing and don't make them feel like they're so alone with it. I'm speaking from experience. Therapy has helped me like get over so much. Get over my sexuality.
Sure.
Get over, my God complex.
I think it should be mandated. Everyone should be so lucky to have 55 minutes once a week that they tell someone that's not going to judge them, that doesn't have
Disclosure.
any... Right, that
Love
doesn't have any
disclosure.
play in their life, or it can rule or fire them or
judge,
befriend them or
or-
judge. You know, that is just, I mean, it's amazing what that can do. I mean, I go through therapy at different times of my life just to just kind of recenter and rebalance, or if something in particular is going on, there's nothing wrong with it. There is no shame in it. I actually feel sorry for people that don't.
I do too.
I mean, I'm like, you don't have nobody to talk to once a week.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
And let's
You
not
are being
leave
a
it.
therapy
Let's not leave
snob.
it for adults.
What'd you say?
No, let's not leave it for adults. Let's get our kids early. I mean,
Absolutely.
they all need someone to talk to.
Very
Let me
good
tell
point.
you,
Very
my
good
parents, although my parents are ministers and I grew up in a very
Right.
strict apostolic church, although that took place, I have to give a shout out to my parents because they did send me to therapy when they realized that I was a little depressed as a child. But I was really just gay and I didn't know
Right,
it.
right.
But at the same token, you know what I'm saying? It felt good to go talk, even though I didn't talk to them about that, but it felt good to be in an atmosphere to where I could freely
Right.
speak
You could be
and
seen
be
and
myself.
heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it really worked. Shout out to my parents, the Reverend Tim and the Minister Angel. I love you all.
Amen.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with these roller derby girls. Stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony and Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian, and then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea, Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea, Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea, Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Thursday night tea, a Thursday night tea. I said, oops, it's Thursday night tea. Oops, it's Thursday night tea. Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea, Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea, Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea, Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea, 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 Thursday, 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 Thursday. We're back!
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. It's about to get serious.
We are back with more Thursday night tea. And we're here with the roller derby girls! Yo, that was so irritating. So, let's start about how you. Let's talk about how you got started with the roller derby. We're gonna start from this end and go down.
All right, great. Jessica Rabbit. I used to live in Baltimore.
Okay.
And I used to watch the Charm City Roller Girls, and I was amazed.
Shout out to Charm City.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then after I had kids and I was at home, I didn't have anything to do. I was feeling bored, but had to stay home with the kids. I was like, I told my husband, I got to do something. And right away, roller derby came to my mind. And plus, I was in a new city. I was in Tampa at the time.
Okay.
And I didn't have any friends. And I thought, this is a great way to find people maybe of the same mindset as me, who I could really get along with. So I went, and that was definitely the case. I made some of the best friends. Even though I moved to Maryland, I'm still friends with those people.
It's amazing.
It's a great way to have a group of women.
Which is often the case in sports.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Alexandra?
So about 2 years ago, I lived with my family,
Okay.
which for some people is embarrassing, but I miss my parents a lot.
Oh, yeah.
and-
Girl, please.
And my dad got a job in Austin, Texas, and You know, a few months later, I was waving goodbye to an Enterprise van with my parents and the family dog inside.
Okay.
And I was alone in the area. And, you know, I had some friends, but, you know, with most people, you know, your friends are working, or they have families or significant others, whatever the case might be. And I didn't have anything. I was going home after work, watching Kitchen Nightmares, and going to bed. That was my life.
Great show, though.
It is a great show.
Yes.
And I needed something to do. And a few years ago, someone had mentioned the concept of roller derby to me, but I didn't really know what it was. So when I found out there was this league in Rockville, I just sent off an email. I was like, I'm never going to hear back. But they emailed back. They're like, we have an open house like this Friday. And I went, and I haven't left.
Yo, that's amazing. I look at now. What team is this?
This is our team.
The Rock Villains.
Yes.
Yo, God, I need to come to the competition though. That's what I want to do. Like, it seems so high energy.
It is. Definitely.
B, how did you come about?
So I started playing in Germany.
Okay.
Okay.
Dankeschön.
I was in the military, so I became a single parent. So
Okay, congratulations.
I needed
Yeah.
to relieve some stress.
Yes, because kids are horrible.
We can't hit
Mine
them.
is a terror, my daughter.
Yeah, kids are like little broke best friends.
Yeah, they
They
really
never
are.
have any money. They're always begging for stuff. Can't really do kids. But go ahead.
So I started playing Germany, went through the fresh meat program. I broke my ankle literally like 3 days before my first bout.
Oh.
Feelings. And I was leaving Germany to come back here. So it was the worst. Traveling with a baby and a cat and a broken foot. It was fun.
That
but,
sounds like a movie, though. A baby, a cat, and a broken foot.
Right.
But then I found Free State, and I've been with them since. And I would not look back. Man.
Yo, we have a video. Jacob, do you have that video? Okay, in the email, it was a link to a YouTube video.
Uh-oh.
It says, I think it says play. Give me 1 second. No problem. We're
Let
gonna
me
play,
ask you
'cause
guys
I want to-
a question
Go
real
ahead.
quick. What's the biggest misconception about roller derby for women?
Size.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I get the
Yeah.
size thing. Everybody's like, oh, I'm too big, or oh, I'm too small,
yeah.
or I'm not athletic. It's like, so?
Yeah.
Whatever you are is perfect.
Right.
Come to us. We will take
Yes, come
you
as you
and
are.
teach
I
you.
love that message too.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, roller derby has staying power. Like I remember watching roller derby on TV as a kid. You know, like it was before wrestling was really big, or before women were even wrestling. And right around the same time they were playing football. There was a football team in this area actually in the 70s as well. I didn't see them play, of course, but roller derby was actually on TV, and it's got this staying power. But how do you guys train?
So we practice twice a week. That's just how often we're able to get the space.
Okay.
And a lot of people will do kind of cross training outside of that. But other leagues, especially leagues that are really highly ranked, they'll practice 3 to 4 times a week. They'll have mandatory cross training, things of that nature. So derby is also as serious as you want to make it. Like if you want to make it your life and you want to be in like beast war all the time, and you're like, I'm gonna go on a keto diet and I'm gonna work out 7 days a week, you can do that. But if you're also kind of like, I also like chips and kind of just want to socialize, there is a league for you there. You can be as involved or uninvolved.
And that's at
as you
opposite
want.
ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're
So-
different rankings. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
we and most leagues have like a more social group of
Okay.
people who play, and then they have an A team who plays, and you could have a year where you're just super social, and another 2 years where you're
on the
gung-ho.
background.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the new Moms Club. It's like it's changed from Tupperware parties to let's roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's kick
I
some ass.
think, I think the video is up. Let's take a look at this video.
The women you're watching in the black and blue might be some of the toughest here in Montgomery County. As you can see, when they fall, they get right back up, which players say is the goal of Free State Roller Derby.
It's very physical, but it's also a great way for women to come together, and it's a positive environment where we help and support each other and don't tear each other down.
There are more than 400 registered women's flat track derby associations worldwide, and Free State Roller Derby is the only one in Montgomery County. They're a nonprofit that strives to develop self-confidence while increasing physical fitness, no matter how well you skate.
The last time I put on roller skates was maybe when I was 8, and I started coming to Free State practices the day after I turned 21, so it had been a little while.
Randazzo, who goes by the name Dread Alert, is now celebrating her 5-year derbyversary.
This team specifically, I think, has a really unique vibe to it. We're really welcoming, we're really nurturing. It's just really fun, but it's really challenging at the same time.
And the team is looking for more people to join. While being a woman is required to play in the games, men are encouraged to volunteer, referee, and serve as non-skating officials to track points and help with the scoreboard. For more information, log on to mymcmedia.org. In Rockville, I'm Mitty Hicks for MyMC Media.
And actually, Free State Roller Derby is watching. They said Slamazon Beast and Nikki Tricky Savage. Now, you guys are playing each other, right?
Yes.
When?
Saturday.
This
Saturday.
This Saturday.
So
5:30, the whistle blows.
Yes. Now, let everyone know all of the logistics about the game.
Right.
So it is, as she said, it starts at 5:30. The game of DC versus Free State. It's going to be at the Rockville Sportsplex. That's right behind the Rockville Ice House. If you need a little bit of help getting there, parking is free. There are some chairs provided, but if you want to be sure that you get a chair, bring your own. Mm-hmm. And it's family friendly. It's super fun.
It's $10, $15?
You guys are hosting it. I don't know.
I know for ours.
I know ours.
It's $10 to $15.
They starting already with each other.
Only 10 to 15,
Right.
And it's for 2 games because DC is also playing. Their B team is playing another team before the match with us. Okay. So you can go get a whole weekend full of derby.
And we are all playing.
Yes.
All of us are playing. Yeah. Please come say hi. If you're watching, you are not familiar, come say hi to us. We are very friendly.
So where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find Free State on Facebook at Free State Roller Derby. I think that our Instagram is Free State RD, or it's Free State Roller Derby, and I think it's the same on Twitter.
And you can find DC Roller Girls at DC Roller Girls on Facebook. So, yeah.
You see what they say, Free State?
Yeah, Free State said Michael and Son Sports Complex in Rockville. Come see us and DC Roller Girls.
I think the actual address is 60 South Lawn Court.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah! Yo, give them another round of applause.
Yes!
Yo, this has been an amazing show. We're just going to take a little 1-minute break, and we're going to come back and play this quick game. It's a really, really quick game.
I like games.
Yeah, I know. So stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Hey, Thursday. Hey, I said Thursday. Thursday night tea. A Thursday night tea. I said, oops, it's Thursday night tea. Oops, it's Thursday night tea. Anthony. Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy.
And we're back! Yo, and welcome to Spepperty! I'm your host, Palix Prebex. So this is a play on Jeopardy, but it's about sports. So we have 2 categories, and we're going to start over here because we're pressed for time. We have 2 categories. One is GOAT.
Okay.
And the other category is, I don't know, I forgot. Skate around the issues. So, which one would you like?
Skate around the issues.
Okay, skate around the issues. Here's your first question. This is just like Jeopardy, so you get the actually
Ask it as in a form of a question.
answer it in a form. Yes.
Okay.
So,
Do we have
what
to
the
ring
first
in?
one? Yes, and you have to write it down and then present it. So, the term roller derby dates back to what era? The years. Do 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 bonk 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 bonk. Okay, time up. Hold up your answers. Okay, let's see.
I put what is 1920.
And what did you say?
It's the 1920s with a question mark, so it is a question.
I
Okay.
said, what is 1970s?
The correct answer is 1920.
I was in the middle.
Okay, so Alexandra, you get to pick between GOAT or skate around the issues.
I don't know what GOAT is, so we're gonna go for GOAT.
GOAT is greatest of all time.
Oh shit.
Wayne Gretzky, one of the greatest players of all times, played for what team in the 1980s? Do 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 do. Ding dong. Your answers, please.
I wrote, who are the Red Wings?
Who are the Giants?
Not a clue.
Monica?
I wrote, who are the team that wear the black and the gray?
So the answer is the Edmonton Oilers.
Wear black and gray.
Okay. B, you get to pick. GOAT or
Skate around the issue.
skate around the issues. U.S. figure skater Tanya Harding won the National Figure Skating Championship in 1994, but was stripped of her title for attacking who? Do 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 do. Bong bong. Hold up your answers. Who is Nancy Kerrigan? That's the answer. And this is the last question.
All right.
They said Tanya Harding was the first one to take a knee.
Yeah. Oh, Tanya Harding was the first one to take a knee. That was hilarious, yo. Did you write that? Oh, I was about to say, Kevin. Yo, that was hilarious.
I'd start telling everyone I did though.
I know. So the last question before we get out of here, it's under GOAT. This tennis player has won the most Grand Slams in history, male or female. Do 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 do. All right, here we go. Answers. Who is Andy Murray?
nothing.
Who is And?
cheating.
Who is No Idea? And
Serena Williams.
you are the winner. It's Serena Williams.
Sandy put the prices.
Sandy, it's $15 for 12 years or older, 12 with a military ID for the game this weekend. Yo, give it up for our roller girls. Give it up for our host, Monica Livingston. Give it up for Spotlight Over the City, who is next. We love you. Tune in next week when I have the teachers from the DMV. It's a super important show. But thank you for tuning in for Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with